All right, let's clear this up. Bears, please. If I'd seen, well, it involves uncovering the biggest secret of my. Hey, why should Cinderella and Rapunzel get a prince? I'm Goldilocks, and I'm from Belgium. I was surrounded by endless trees and animals that, it was just me, Mom, and Dad. Mom sold crafts at fairs, our version of reading by candlelight and with no electricity or water. I was always super curious by nature, and Mom, but I never listened. Goldilocks, remember, curiosity killed the cat. What happened when I told you not to touch the beehive? How cool is that? Not when you're faced. You should play it safe like your dad and me. But at least it's real. And by being real, but everything changed when I started high school in a small. After being homeschooled, I knew things would be different. Please just button up your shirt. You don't, but it's too tight. Then wear the black. Oh no. But it won't match my shoes. No more dodging tree branches or picking berries. I was trying to crack the code of cafeteria cliques. Also, it took me so long commuting back and forth, so when I spotted a neon flyer at school advertising, I saw my chance to make some real friends. But I'd also finally have a little space from Mom and maybe this time try not to do the whole which seat. Noted. I was bouncing with excitement. Turns out I had nothing to worry about. With blonde waves and sparkling blue eyes. He casually lifted my heavy suitcase with one muscly. Winnie was like a walking fashion magazine with highlighted. Oh, what fun! Teddy was this cute tech hippie who was always meditating. Now tell me everything about yourself. We all clicked instantly. Even when okay, so sitting on this end of the sofa would give me and the other end is no good because you can't see the TV halfway to the kitchen and the exit. You should live in my pocket. Please tell me. At first they seemed like an absolute dream. You're practically my twin. You must come. They'll probably want to adopt you. Sometimes it's hard being this beautiful. Teddy always complimented me and had my favorite froth. Now that you're here, the room's brighter and the energy levels, I felt most at ease with Teddy. And a part of me hoped he'd ask me out. I started wondering where Winnie got all her clothes. Seriously, how could she afford that on a high school budget? I thought you were from New York. I know. Then one time when I asked Teddy to fix the Wi-Fi, I was just double checking. And wasn't he a tech guy? But he was coming out of a room I'd never noticed before. Oh, it's just my personal gym. Here's the thing. He was never sweaty afterward. One day when everyone was out, I stood in front of the. Rupert must have forgotten to lock it. But I couldn't resist. Just as I spun around to find Winnie. I saw her impeccable timing as a sign to stay away. Teddy roped me into organizing his costume party. Food, entertainment, costumes, and I spent most of my time fixing my mistakes to make sure. Finally, on the day of the party, as my roommates were getting, something shiny caught my eye. I put the key in and the door opened. The lounge, kitchen, hallway, even outside. Then I noticed a desk cluttered with files, her real name was Lisa, and she was an actress from the scripts, planning scenarios and highlighted drama moments. I wasn't just living with strange roommates, I was my heart raced as the truth hit me. No wonder Winnie had endless clothes. Rupert posed. Just as I was about to leave, I turned and saw three. Then I heard a familiar voice. Looks, I'm sorry for giving you all those tasks, but I bolted, not wanting to be around them. I ran out the door, and to my surprise, go away. You used me. Listen, if you sign this contract agreeing to be in the show, just think about it. You could give your parents. You've told us how much they struggle. Please, Goldie, don't take this away from us. But it was Teddy's silence that struck me the hardest. My dad's hands have calluses from years of carpentry, but if signing only changes things for me and leaves then I think I can go through with it. I know I was supposed to act like your friend, but I really. Also, it's what you've always wanted, to fit in somewhere. Wait, no. Teddy? The paparazzi will be camping outside your parents' house. Oh no. The trees, the woodland, Goldie and her parents would have better lives. Aren't you curious about how much their lives could change? I thought about telling Mom and Dad they could finally live. Would I? No. I'd rather be alone and live in the forest. Behind me I heard the roars and cries as Winnie and I had reached the forest when I heard someone behind me. Just hear me out, then I'll go. The producers wanted something different. It was kept a secret because you might not have agreed otherwise. I only agreed to do the show because my dad thought I needed, but I never expected to meet someone like you. I got so nervous around you I couldn't think. Turns out Teddy's dad is the freaking king of Norway. They filmed me talking to Winnie, Robert, and Teddy. The footage went viral. The internet. Prince Theodore, yes, Teddy, reached out after. Our family soon met, bonding over my mom's home. But the best part, the king renewed his love for nature. So when you hear the tale of me and 3 bears, remember, it leads to discovering that high school friends can be as